Hey guys, welcome to the start of episode 4. The Barcelona Real Madrid are going to start off with the Supercopa up against Real Betis. Obviously, this is one leg of the fair, I believe it is, and we have the final straight after this. We're going to have a cup final in this episode if we make it past Real Betis. Obviously, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications to get straight into this one up against Real Betis, and hopefully go through to the final. Corner it's in by Rafinha, looking for the head of Lewandowski, but Claudio Bravo gets it before him. The shot from range is blocked. Now Rafinha trying to get in behind, he has done. They play the ball back across as he can. The shot is taken, and it's found its way into the back of the net. Ansu Fati opens the scoring here. It might take a deflection, I'm not too sure. It's 1-0 here to Barcelona. We're going to obviously have a look in the replay how it ended up in the back of the net. So it didn't look like it was just a clean shot into the back of the net. It didn't look like it might take a deflection. We'll see here. Got a bit of skill from Rafinha, gets a little bit lucky there, but good pass back across. Does it take a deflection? Can't really see there. I think it takes a slight deflection, but Bravo should be doing better anyway, and it's 1-0 Barcelona. Oh, Fekir's gone for it again here. Araujo this time, trying to stop him. Couldn't do there, and Araujo just let him pass, and he's going to shoot and score. Why has the game just allowed him past me? Why has Araujo just watched him walk past? Why has it done that then? As you see it, right here. I switched from Araujo, and right, he just watches him. And there's a goal, and they're back level in this game, and they shouldn't have been. McAllister plays for Lewandowski. Lewandowski now cuts inside. Can he find the finish? Lewandowski does. And even without the normal fluidity of our team, obviously Kessie would stay a little bit backwards and would be more of just a protector in that midfield to allow Frenkie de Jong and Pedri to go forward. Obviously, Frenkie de Jong can't really do that, and we want Frenkie de Jong to get forward to use his passing capabilities. It was a great finish there from Lewandowski. It's a good through ball from Alexis McAllister. We're back in the lead here. I think a good interception there. Can we get another goal? Can we make it 2 goals in our favour? Rafinha back across, and Ansu Fati is there anyway. Lewandowski can't find their finish, but fortunately for us, Ansu Fati was in a poacher's position and just taps it into the back of the net, and we're 3-1 up here. 3-1 here coming to the end of the game. And it's Bardi. Can he make that challenge? Yes, he can. It's good defending there from Bardi. And they're making a change. Looking good here for us though. And Willian Jose has just been brought on, makes it 3-2. Willian Jose, there we go, yep. Oh, it's great defending from Kunde. To Stegen, someone, let's get the ball out. Not sure what's happened there. We've got the ball, Montiel. Ousmane Dembele. Farias now. Oh, Ousmane Dembele's actually been pushed out wide there. Ousmane Dembele, great challenge though. Great challenge to win the ball. We've gone to Farias to make it 4-2. There we go. To just put the end to the game there, just put the ending on the game that we needed, just to make it a little bit more secure for us. Facundo Farias gets his goal. It's a great challenge by Ousmane Dembele. A little bit of a scare at the other end though. We almost conceded to make it 3-3. We'll go at the other end. We scored a goal to put the game to bed. The game that Real Betis really haven't been in, to be honest. They don't deserve the goals they've got. But they've got them, and we've done our job. We scored our goals, and we're going to go through to the Supercopa final, and that's the end of the game. Again, here we are, another El Clasico. We had one last episode in La Liga. We're over now for the Supercopa final at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, which I think is an unfair advantage. Real Madrid being in a home stadium for a cup final, but it is where it is. We're going to have to get over the away feeling at the stadium. As Zuberman is going to play CDM, so we have an out-and-out CDM in that position instead of a centre mid, so we can use Frenkie de Jong going forward. And Gavi is out injured for I believe 2 more days after this game. So Pablo Torres on the bench for this one, who, as we know, has been an incredible player for us in this one. Let's get into this one up against Real Madrid and hopefully win another El Clasico this time, winning the Supercopa title. Fortunately for us, now Lewandowski looking for Ansu Fati against Kyle Walker. Over the top here, Lewandowski in behind Lewandowski to make it 1-0. Ansu Fati getting round Kyle Walker. Pedri now, good save from Courtois yet again. Lewandowski though, Lewandowski, good block, underline Lewandowski. How have we not scored? And how have Real Madrid got a free kick at the end of this? Araujo. I'm not sure why he's going charging forward like that. I did not tell him to do that. And someone's get the ball, could hold up play Vinicius, but Montiel is in there yet again to deny Vinicius. Good defending by Araujo. As if I now. Going forward yet again, now Pedri. Pedri from range, Pedri! Off the inside of the post and out yet again. How have we not opened the scoring? How have we not scored? I really don't know how we haven't scored in this game. So if I now. Going around Kyle Walker. Getting the better of Kyle Walker here. A show of strength there from Sifati. Pedri back across. Lewandowski get the strike away, blocked by Eden Militao. Speaking of Rafinha. Rafinha into Lewandowski. Lewandowski across goal. Courtois again with a good save. Lewandowski, okay. First time Sifati's really got him behind. Well, he got him behind earlier, but can he get the striker away this time? The way I want him to. He did, but shot was saved, and again Courtois saves. A pass just opened it up to Kyle Walker there for him to come out and collect. Montiel, that's yours. Rafinha, that's yours.
It's Barcelona, and they take on Athletic Bilbao.
Pedro. That's the fact now, surely this is a goal. Shot taken, never go. Rafinha's final involvement in this game is going to be perhaps the only goal scorer of the game. It's taken us 70 plus minutes to get a goal in this game. Not as if we haven't had any chances. We've had plenty of chances, as you've seen. We completely dominated this game. Real Madrid just haven't been in it at all, really. They've had a couple of attempts going forward, but we managed to stop them. It's a good play there. Finally, we beat Thibaut Courtois. And now Ousmane Dembele is going to come on. And hopefully he can put in a performance like he did at the last El Clasico. Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong from range. Frenkie de Jong is trying to catch Thibaut Courtois off guard. Mendy, there we go. Lewandowski. Frenkie de Jong, sorry. Crossfoot in. Fran Torres with the bicycle kick. And it's worked out. And it's a 2-0 scoreline. Fran Torres off the bench, comes on. Scores a bicycle kick to score a game-winning goal. Obviously, it makes it 2-0 and puts us into the... Just gives us the security that we needed. We're going to win the Supercopa here. And what great work it is. The crossfoot in. A touch on his chest, sets it up for the bicycle kick and manages to pull it off. Obviously, it's not the most spectacular bicycle kick in the world, but it's a bicycle kick nonetheless. And it's the first trophy of the season. The Supercopa is in the hands of Barcelona and Xavi and the lads. Obviously beating Porto and Charlotte here. We beat them twice now. Once in the league in a 3-2 victory last episode. In the Supercopa final here in a 2-0 victory. And we're stepping up to take our first silverware. Obviously, La Liga is the one we want to win. The Champions League we want to win. The Copa del Rey is up for grabs. We want to win that as well. And we've got a lot more games to get through this episode. Obviously, that's only 2 already. We've had a semi-final and a cup final one episode. It's quite a big game for the start of an episode. But sometimes you have that, obviously, with the Carabao Cup. You have that in England. You have that during like January times. But Ronaldo Araujo here is the captain for this game. I completely forgot to give it to someone else. I'm not sure who should be the captain right now. Obviously, we don't have Jordi Alba, Piqué, Busquets in the team, so I'm not sure who should be the captain. But Araujo, I think, could be a captain in the future if it becomes the player that he looks like he's going to be for Barcelona. But we'll win the Supercopa here. Obviously, since it's not the biggest trophy, we're not going to show all the celebrations. We're going to show it in a second here, and we're going to cut away after the team photo here. And we're going to get on with the rest of the episode and finish the transfer window. I'm not sure there's any transfers on to make, but I'll have a look if there is. I'll show you. And let's get into the rest of the episode. Okay, next game here is against Athletic Bilbao, who are actually in 19th place in the league, which was extremely surprising. Did not expect them to be down in 19th with the team that got lots of Hermoso, obviously, in their team from Atletico Madrid. But clearly not done too well this season, so I'm collecting this one with the second team, Gavi back from his injury. And we get a 40 victory from McAllister, Fran Torres, Pablo Torre, and Farias also scoring the goal. Okay, up against 12th place Girona here, we're going to quit this one with the first team, and we should get a fairly comfortable victory up against them. Get a 3-0 victory with Ansu Fati, Farias coming in the scoring, and Frenkie de Jong also grabbing a goal. Okay, round of 32 of the Copa del Rey here, up against Valladolid here, we should get an easy victory with the second team. It's a 3-1 victory, Pablo Torre scoring, Farias, and Farias got to the ball. I think I should mention we also get Sergio Roberto a brand new contract here. It finally let me to allow him to give him a new one. so he's not going to be leaving us on a free, so under 2-year extension, and he's going to continue to be our rotational left back for us. Getting around the 16 here up against Real Sociedad here, who causes some issues in the league earlier on in the season, so we're going to quit this one with the first team and hopefully win here to go through. We get a 3-2 victory with Ansu Fati scoring, Lewandowski grabbing the double, and we're through to the next round of the Copa de España. Okay, the quarterfinals of the Copa de España up against Zaragoza here with the second team. We're going to quit in this one. As you can see, Rafinha's not on the second team due to Ousmane Dembele's recent performance. Is going to give him a run in the first team. See how he does. As you can see, Zubimendi scores, Ferran Torres scores, and Facundo Farias continues his good goal scoring form and gets a goal here to send us through to the semi-finals. We're going to quit in this one up against Espanyol here with the first team. As you can see, Kessie is not fully back from injury. He's actually going to play, actually. Didn't think he'd be starting that game, but he does. Kessie across the goal and there's a return. Obviously, it goes over at half-time though. But Zubimendi scores and Ansu Fati also scores. Okay, semi-finals of the Copa de España up against Osasuna. We're going to quit in this one with the second team. And we get a 3-0 victory with Farias, Rafinha and Ferran Torres scoring. And we're through to the final of the Copa de España. And I believe Real Madrid were in the other semi-finals, so we might have another El Clasico this episode if the final takes place pretty soon. Okay, the second team are going to get another game here up against Valladolid in the league, and they should get another victory here. And they pick up a 3-1 victory with Zubimendi, Ferran Torres and Facundo Farias scores. And now let's get into the round of 16 of the Champions League up against Napoli. Okay, for the first game of the Champions League round of 16 up against Napoli here, we are going to play only the highlights of this one because Napoli don't have the greatest team. They've kind of sold a couple of players. Like Osimhen's been sold. They've got Glini in goal. They've brought in Pau Torres, so they've got Diogo Dalot at right back, brought in Souček as well in midfield. Nobody does either call it. Is Alexis Vega playing left wing for them? If so, that's a pretty decent side. And brought in Taremi as well. But let's get into this game against Napoli. Going to play the highlights as I mentioned, and hopefully get a win in the first leg here. Okay, so the first leg is actually a penalty here for Napoli. Going to Stegen deny Taremi a goal here. It's to Stegen v Taremi for the penalty. Is Taremi going to score? No, he ain't. To Stegen says another penalty for us. It's going to say another good penalty for us, but I meant to say he's been good at saving penalties for us. But on the counter-attack here, can we get an attack? Kessie on the ball. Kessie recently returning from injury, plays through. Robert Lewandowski, can he take a touch? Yes, he can get the shot away, but Galini denies him of a goal. Now on the attack here in the 32nd minute here. Obviously a win here would be good for us in the first leg of this one, as we've got some pretty big games coming up. Obviously the second leg of the Copa de España up against Osasuna, which the second team will play that one. We did poorly there. We've got a Clasico next in the league, which probably will be the final game of the episode, which is why I'm playing the highlights of this one, so we can get all the highlights from that game and that, which will be the away leg at the Bernabeu. Well, not the away leg, but the away fixture at the Bernabeu, what I should say. That's Taremi's been played through here, and Taremi opens the scoring for Napoli. Not sure how he pulled out like a Keta there, but he did. And now in the second half here, straight away, we've got a set up on here with Lewandowski running for on goal. Lewandowski, good touch, but he hasn't really got the pace to get in behind. So we need Farias or Ferran Torres up front. Or even Ousmane Dembele. And Ousmane Dembele puts his level here. It shows why he's been brought into the first team. I think he's been playing great, but Ousmane Dembele has been putting some incredible performances, and that performance at the El Clasico put it into my mind. Should I bring him in? And obviously, he scored, I believe, in the game against Real Madrid in the Supercopa final. I believe he did, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did score a goal to make it 2-0. Or was it Facundo Farias that scored? I'm not too sure. Someone that scored. It was a good defending there. And Napoli on the attack again in the 75th minute. This will probably be the final attack of the game, so it might end as a 2-2 draw, 1-1 draw, sorry. Alexis Vega now up against Araujo. Good defending from Araujo. And we actually have one more attack here in the 83rd minute. Can we make it 2-1? Give ourselves the lead going into the second leg. It's on the right wing here. Alexis McAllister. Not sure why he's there. But it is where it is. Lewandowski's making a run for it. Why is it not going to Lewandowski then? Now, we could have scored if it went to Lewandowski, but it's a 1-1 draw against Napoli, and we go level into the home leg. Okay, this game up against Real Madrid, here we go. I'm going to play this one, but I'm only going to show you guys the goals that go in, because we've already had no Clasico this episode. The episode is already going quite long. I want to get the second leg up against Napoli in at the final game of the episode. I want to get that one in to wrap that up, to go through, hopefully go through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League for next episode. And so get into this one at the Bernabeu and hopefully beat them again at the Bernabeu like we did in the Supercopa final. Lewandowski loops it up to Ansu Fati, but David Alaba got the last touch, and it's going to be a corner. Frankie de Jong took this one in. Can we find a head? There's someone that's in towards Kessie, I believe it is. And Kessié on his return to the team. Obviously, he played a couple of games in a row here, but Kessié grabs the goal, opens the score in here for us, makes it 1-0. Might be the first goal we've scored with Kessié as well in his series so far. Scores a corner, or scores a header from a corner. It's a good cross there from Frankie de Jong. It's a great header from Kessié to make it 1-0. Valverde now. It's a ball to Luka Modric. Now. He came flying in there, and I'm not sure how they scored, to be honest. Just one of those goals you can see in this game. They get the ball out wide, and somehow find a ball into the box. Someone's going to always be free, because the defenders, like Araujo, what's he doing? What is he marking there? Initially walked away from Vinicius, allowed him a lot of space in the box, and then somehow he's found a finish past the Stegen, and it's 1-1 here. Video on right. There we go. Pedro now. Pedro. Frankie de Jong to make it 2-1. There we go. We're back in front here. And as you saw in the top left, we are dominating the La Liga table right now. Or I should say we're dominating La Liga table right now. And yeah, we're just playing a majority of the games up against the bigger teams for the sake of it. Just to have it in the episode against the likes of Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid and play it on teams like that. But the competition is pretty much kind of wrapped up at this point. We're pretty much guaranteed the title. Pedro gets himself an assist there. There's a good finish from Frankie de Jong to get us back in the lead. Vardy plays it into Karim Benzema. Benzema now. Oh, come on. It's going to be a penalty. Araujo gives away a penalty somehow. I'm not sure how he did. Yeah, I did kind of put in a challenge, but it's kind of annoying. Benzema now against ter Stegen, and ter Stegen denies another penalty to keep us in the lead. Novakovic might be known as a penalty killer, but ter Stegen is coming for that title. Keeps going. Dembele can whip in a good cross. Can he find Lewandowski? Militao blocks it. It's going to be a handball, and we're going to get a throw kick in a alright position to whip in a cross there. Dembele to whip it in. Was about to stick, looking for Ansu Fati, who gets there. Courtois came out, was left in no man's land, and Ansu Fati rises up above his the player that was trying to rival him for the ball, and heads it into the back of the net. It heads it into an open net, and makes it 3-1 here. Courtois just read the flight of that ball wrong. It's a great cross from Ousmane Dembele from that free kick. It's a great cross, all the way over the top. Courtois coming out for it, misreads it. Ansu Fati heads it into the back of the net and makes it 3-1. Gone down a yellow card now, it's not great for him. Pedri. Plays to Lewandowski as well. Can it make it 4-1? Yes, he can. Robert Lewandowski, the Polish goal scorer, grabs himself another goal here in the league campaign. Makes it 4-1 here in this game, and it's proven why we're so far clear of every other team in the league right now. It's a great finish by Lewandowski, and it's a great through ball by Pedri, and we're 4-1 up here just before half time. What a game it's turned out to be. It's another handball against us, it's serious. To the cross, into the box, Osimhen, Bassi. How has that found its way in the back of the net? You can celebrate all you want, Osimhen. And that should have not found its way into the back of the net. Araujo literally ran away from him. Look, watch this. Araujo just runs away. Doesn't go close to him. And I could have given him... I mean, it's leaped up quite high. It's good technique, but ter Stegen needs to be saving that. It's pretty much right at him. Sending Kyle Walker forward now, which could be a good time to bring on Ferran Torres. But Ansu Fati's made a great run for the centre there. Ansu Fati takes it down to make it 5-2 in El Clasico. And he has done. Grabs the second goal of the game. Ansu Fati, the golden boy. The man who's got the number 10. The heir to Messi's throne. Proven why he is that man. Takes it down. Great touch. Great run for the centre. And a great shot across the goal to make it 5-2. Towards Fati to make the run into the centre. He can't win the header. Can't win the header either there with Lewandowski. Can't win the ball with Barde. Now we're on a defensive now. We're a minute left. Rush is realistic to blow the whistle right here. There we go. It's good defending. It's 5-2 victory in El Clasico. And we've beat Real Madrid on 3 occasions this season. Love to see it. Okay, so at the end of the episode, this is at the league table. We're currently top of the table, undefeated still this season. 27 goals conceded and 71 goals scored. That's an incredible record. Obviously, we're the best defensive side alongside the Celta Vigo. Getafe, Villarreal are doing quite well. Okay, interesting. Not them, the team's doing better than the likes of Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. But yeah, that's going to call it for this episode. Obviously, next episode we have the second leg of the Copa del Rey up against Osasuna. Looks like next episode we're going to face Real Madrid again, because both teams are going to go through to the final of the Copa del Rey unless a massive upset happens between either Granada or Osasuna. And also next episode we have the second leg of the round of 16 up against Napoli. You can see the other times you've got Milan, Rangers, and Dortmund beating Juventus. Milan obviously beating Rangers as well. Chelsea beating Porto. You've got a 1-1 draw between Atletico and Leipzig. Real Madrid are beating Frankfurt. Spurs are defeating Sevilla, and PSG Bayern Munich is currently 1-1. So next episode we're going to find out who we take on in the quarterfinals. We probably will play that game as well in the Champions League, as well as if we make it through in the round of 16, as I just said. But that's going to call it for this episode. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications so don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.